So, today we are watching the great plateau premiere of Gold Rush. Gold Rush is a project by a speedrun community member called Swiffy22. And they've been working on a segmented 100% run for years. For years, they've been collecting clips, strategies to get the perfect segmented 100% run. So this, what you're going to see, is a spliced run to show what is theoretically possible in the 100% master mode speedrun. And they've been working really hard on this. So I wanted to watch the Great Plateau together with you. And the entire reason I'm making this video is to kind of basically showcase their project and give it a little bit more of attention. Also, the ad revenue from this video, I'm basically going to donate to Swiffy22. They are working really hard on this project and I really want to see this flourish. And I wanted to just show you what they're working on. All of the resources for this, their Discord server, their Patreon, are gonna be in a pinned comment and also in the description of the video. But for now, let's see how crazy this looks. So once again, this is segmented, this is spliced, but this is how the master mode plateau in a Breath of the Wild 100% master mode speedrun would look like. I'm also gonna give some commentary for strats that you might not understand right off the bat, or why they are choosing to do what they do. First of all, you notice that the game is in English, which is actually optimal for a Breath of the Wild 100% speedrun, because some of the shrines have specific cutscenes, the ones that are introduced by the game, like the mazes and like the dark forest. And the English version saves some time there. But obviously we're gonna start in the Shrine of Resurrection, just like any other run, and gonna get the Sheikah Slate. So once again, this is Swiffy22 recording these segments after years of practice. They are a super skilled player of the game. They have insane knowledge and they've been super detrimental to the speedrunning community. And that's their project, Gold Rush. Not much you can do here, not much perfection you can add to this part of the run, because you have to watch cutscenes. But just like usual, we want to get out of the Shrine of Resurrection. And this is basically the first segment where you see, okay, this is going to be segmented. You could see like a little cut there. The cuts are very precisely made to be able to do stuff like this. Basically like an instant clip out of the Shrine of Resurrection. Also, the line that they are taking here is actually insane. Usually when I try to climb up here, I think always grabs the wall, he always messes up something. And then we get to see Breath of the Leaf. It's the classic. Because in a 100% speedrun, you are going to have to watch the first cutscene of the game to start the day and night cycle. There's multiple things that require it being day or night. Also, this is a raw point for the Shrine of Resurrection. In this run, at one point you have to come back to the Shrine of Resurrection to get the Korok seed inside. So it's out of the question. We are going to get the cutscene. So now that the cutscene is out of the way, since this is a 100% speedrun, you will probably think, when do Koroks come into play? And in this Great Plateau playthrough, there's actually not going to be any Koroks. Since in the 100% run you have to come back later anyway, they are gonna get the Koroks later on a revisit and just focus on getting the paraglider as fast as possible. Another thing to notice is this is on master mode. Gold Rush is on master mode, so you see the bokoblins here are blue bokoblins, which also means the strategies for BTBs are going to be a little bit different, because you can't just BTB of a blue bokoblin and you're going to have to freeze them first or headshot them. We'll see what they're gonna come up with when it comes to that. And you can also see that they're actually not grabbing the X on the right, which a lot of other speedruns would do. So they're deciding to go on the left, because this run is also going to be using Amiibo or Genshin Impact strats, as we like to call it now. Basically getting lucky from a specific Amiibo. So you can see them running up on the side here. And they're also gonna decide to pick up the arrow chest, just like we would do in any percent. And they're gonna shield surf their way, very nice angle, towards stasis. And you may have noticed already that they did not pick up the Boko bow, and you'll see why in a little bit later. But now we're starting to get a little bit crazy. Now that we have the basics out of the way, Swiffy's gonna run up to the door of the stasis shrine instead of the right, get Skew on the lip, and it's gonna go for a very quick ESC through the door. Pretty casual stuff. Nothing too crazy. I'm kidding, this is actually insanely hard. They are really good at the game, but this is not recorded in one segment. In a real run, you wouldn't go for these strategies, basically, because they're too hard. But stasis is also not too crazy. We're just going to stasis and unstasis the wheel on the left really early. It's actually a little bit of an optimization. So even the small things here, like the lines and like stasis timing, is very well optimized. And they're also going to pick up the iron sledgehammer for later in the run. And then the Swiffy jump, named after Swiffy. Obviously no problem for them. And we finish stasis. And that's when the run starts getting very different from what you probably know from a normal Breath of the Wild speedrun if you've seen them before. They're gonna scan Amiibo and they're gonna get lucky here. Not only pick up some raw meat as food, but also open this chest, and magically this happens to be 5 ice arrows, which is perfect RNG. And then they're gonna actually pick up the bow here. I was thinking maybe some categories that we do could benefit from getting this bow instead of the Boko bow. I kind of want to test that out. I decided to make a YouTube video about this run, because I want to shed some light on this and want to support Swiffy. Like I said, the ad revenue for this video is going to go to Swiffy. Very nice boulder launch there. Freezing this Bokoblin, because you need to freeze the Musmo. An incredible BTB. Literally cancelling bullet time on frame 1. I don't even know how they got this BTB. They said it took them really long. They get an insane angle, clean fall damage cancel, and master mode BTB to Cryonis. That's why they scanned the Amiibo, to get ice arrows to make master mode BTBs possible. Another quick ESC through the door, something you don't see in real runs really, but it looks really nice. What you can use in a run is the gate jump in Cryonis, and obviously the 100% segmented run goes for this too. Very nice cryo jump, literally on the stair, and finishing the shrine just with enough stamina. So now we go to the Magnesis shrine, and this is probably my favorite segment of the run. So they're gonna shoot an arrow here, and once again they do have to use ice arrows, but please take a look at this. The Bokoblin is not even frozen yet. They're gonna freeze the Bokoblin mid-air and get an instant BTB off of that. Now the angle here looks a bit low. For me, I would say, okay, this looks low. I would probably not be comfortable. I would probably fall damage cancel around here, but Swiffy does this. Okay, I mean, it's pretty nice. It works out pretty well. But then there is... Magnesis is pretty boring, usually in speedruns. But Swiffy came up with a way to make it a bit faster, a bit harder. Getting skew on the rune. Their quick ESC through the gate. Quickly grabs the Magnesis box out of there. Goes for some double hits on it. Little arrow shot on the box, and bam. Now we're off. So the end of Magnesis. There's definitely one way to make Magnesis a little bit more interesting. Now we are going towards the bomb shrine, but Swiffy's gonna get one extra thing on the way, because in 100% speedruns you have to get the tower as you are making it towards bombs, and does a little box launch. Pretty nice aim. Gets the Bokoblin horn and 10 fire arrows, and then they get the tower, because you have to get the tower as you are still playing through the Great Plateau in longer runs, otherwise you don't get the quest completion. They're gonna get the quest completion, and they can warp to shrines later, and they also decide to spawn some Amiibo. And this one in particular is just for some items. But also, since this is obviously going to be perfect RNG, since this is segmented, they get the big hit here and they drop the Fierce Deity Mask, which is not only Swiffy's signature outfit, but also provides Snake with like an attack up of 1, which is going to be useful anyway. The old man is invisible. This is normal though. If you get the tower after doing a shrine and then drop down from the tower, the old man is invisible. You don't get the texts that you usually would get here. You just get some weird camera angles. This happens in normal runs. This happens, for example, in all main quest runs. Now, they're going to scan another Guardian Amiibo. Well, an Amiibo, and it's the Guardian Amiibo, to get a metal box, because the bomb shrine is still a little bit away. And it's still going to be faster to go for a stasis bounce here. Bouncing on the ground, catapulting Link towards bombs, and they end up getting this fall damage cancelless by just unequipping their shield, perfectly landing on the wall, to be able to activate the shrine. Once again, this is a segmented run, so stuff like this is even possible, but it looks pretty nice. After getting the bomb rune, they are gonna go back towards the elevator, do a little ragdoll fix. I don't even know how they walked up on that elevator this casually, and go for this wind bomb, cancel their ragdoll, instantly activate the monk, And yeah, that's like the fastest bomb shrine possible. Go to the paraglider, and the fastest way to do that is gonna look like this. Getting a very quick wind bump off the shrine. It's a super low angle towards this area, running up this little stone slab, and then instantly wind bombing again. Very quick setup, super quick menuing, landing on the roof, no tree launch. This is the fastest way up there, and finishing off the run. Very nice. I will once again talk about this project briefly. First of all, please watch the original video of this on YouTube at the Swiffy22 channel. I'm going to link this video in the video's description and in the video's pinned comment, such as these 3 links. Swiffy themselves is also talking in this video about their Patreon and their Discord server. I think this project is going to look insane. They're going to make a full 100% master mode segmented speedrun, and I really think they deserve our support because they're super helpful member of the community. This is why I wanted to make this video in the first place. Like I said, the ad revenue from this is going to go to them, and if you want to support them too, I think they would be really grateful for that. This project is going to be insane, and I think it needs more attention. So these 3 links are going to be in the video description. Check out the Discord, check out their Twitter, their Twitch, and their Patreon. They're going to premiere segments of this every once in a while on their Twitch. And yeah, that's about all I'm going to say. Please watch their video. Look what they had to say about this too. Check out the resource, check out the links. Thank you for watching and my attention. And please support Swiffy22 and their project, Breath of the Wild 100% Gold Rush. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.